The accident at ConAgra Foods' Slim Jim production plant occurred during the installation and commissioning of a new gas-fired industrial water heater manufactured by Energy Systems Analysts, or ESA. Several days prior to the accident, a new steel gas pipe was connected to a natural gas supply pipe located on the roof of the plant. The newly installed gas pipe ran over 120 feet along the roof and then down into a utility room where the new water heater was located. The new gas piping was pressure tested with air to check for leaks, along with the existing supply pipe. No leaks were found. ConAgra employees then used natural gas to purge or remove air from the supply pipe prior to use. Attaching a temporary hose to the supply pipe, ConAgra workers vented the flammable gas directly outdoors. However, they did not purge the air from the new steel pipe leading to the water heater. On the day of the accident, an ESA worker was attempting to remove air from this new piping prior to lighting the heater. But ConAgra did not always require piping to be purged outdoors. The gas supply valve on the roof was opened. Then the ESA worker opened a valve near the water heater, allowing gases to escape through an opening in the pipe. However, he was unable to light the heater and evidently concluded that this was caused by air remaining in the pipe. So he continued venting the pipe intermittently into the utility room over 2.5 hours. But the air had left the pipe, and invisible natural gas began entering the room. No one used combustible gas detectors to monitor the atmosphere. Instead, workers used an unreliable practice. They trusted their sense of smell to warn them of the presence of natural gas. They were unaware that the gas had built up to a dangerous level inside the building. Shortly before 11:30 a.m., the natural gas found one of several potential ignition sources, perhaps an electrical device, and ignited, causing a catastrophic explosion. The building construction included prefabricated concrete roofing slabs known as double T's, weighing about 12 tons each. Many of these double T's came crashing down to the floor more than 20 feet below, injuring and trapping workers. More than half of the roof either collapsed or was severely damaged. 4 people were killed, including the ESA employee, who died due to burn injuries over 5 months later. A total of 67 people were sent to the hospital, including 3 for life-threatening burns. Accidents caused by purging include a May 2008 explosion at a Hilton hotel under construction in San Diego, California, that injured 14 workers. New piping was purged indoors without monitoring the atmosphere for flammable gases.
Natural gas often has an odor added to it, mercaptan, and this odor is put there so that people can recognize when natural gas is present. However, people don't realize that they can become desensitized to odor.
The CSB also noted that new gas pipes and containers can remove the odorant from natural gas, an effect known as odor fade.
One of the lessons we've learned from ConAgra and some of these similar incidents is that people cannot rely on their sense of smell to know when a gas is present. Instead of using their sense of smell, employees should be using combustible gas detectors to monitor the atmosphere for dangerous levels of natural gas.
The CSB made urgent recommendations to several code organizations, including the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, to require purged gases to be directly vented to safe locations outdoors, require the use of combustible gas monitors during purging, and warn workers against relying on odor alone for detecting gas releases. In August 2010, the NFPA agreed to an emergency code change.
I am pleased that the National Fire Protection Association made our CSP recommendation a high priority and took immediate steps to improve the National Fuel Gas Code.